Hey guys, it's Joanne. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just coming on. I'm going to do some blending with the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide in blue, right? So, and we're going to use this bubble stencil that I got from PandaHall Selected and see how that comes out. We're just going to make some card bases. So the 5 1/4 by 4 that would go on top of your standard card. And then what I'm doing is I'm just taping down the stencil. I'm just going to tuck him in here. Make sure he looks kind of straight, right? Because I think it's like I already did one. Hang on. And these colors here. And I think if you were to make it crooked, I don't know what would happen if you would make it crooked. If it would look crooked or if it would still look okay, being that they're just bubbles. So I'm just going to stamp up some backgrounds. I did one already, and just to show you guys how fun this is and how easy. And this way I have some cards I want to make using the different chipboard and ephemera collection that I got in the last Cherry on Top subscription box. So let's just get to it. So I'm just going to tape it down there. And you know what? I think I'm going to tape it. Now, the only thing I do not like about this stencil is it's not a full... Like, it's short. Like, it's so short. So it doesn't even do the whole... So the actual body of the stencil is 4 3/4 inches. So I'll probably wind up cutting it down even more just to get that, you know, symmetry without the border along the bottom. So I am going to tape across the bottom just to keep my card piece from moving too much. And where's my coffee? We're gonna have a little bit of coffee. So the first color I'm going to use is and then I was wondering that too, because I did like a little test one. I'm wondering if I should use, I think so. I think I should just bring it more into the bubbles. Okay, so the first one we're gonna use is the Speckled Egg Distress ink. And this was a release that came out, oh God, probably a year ago at this point, maybe even longer. But this was one I was like, oh, I have to have it. I love that color. And I got like the whole kit, the ink, the spray, the paint, the spray stain. Yeah, I got it all. And you know what, guys? This is the only thing I've used so far on this. I don't even think I've used the paint to paint anything. And then I'm just using the Spectrum Noir blender dauber thing. I do have a ton of these that you can also use, but for now with the distress inks, I'm just sticking to this because you know what, I could take them off. I put my little Dollar Tree Velcro piece on the bottom and I can keep them all. Everyone has their own thing. The brushes I don't have enough of to do that, and then if you start mixing the colors, it might not, you know, your blend might not come out so great because you'll have excess color of what you used previously. So all right, let's go ahead and start to do, we have some Speckled Egg, and we're just going to kind of hold down everything here, and then you just go in circular motion and see it's kind of light. And this, you know, you can put as much as little as you want on these. That's that. So while we're doing this, what has been going on with everybody? I have not been down here much because I'm currently watching The Sopranos, guys. I did not watch it when it came out originally, and my son is constantly watching Sopranos because I watch so much. So I decided, okay, let me give The Sopranos a whirl here, and I think I'm on season 4 something, season 4, episode 4, something like that. And yeah, so actually at this point, I just want to be done with it so I can either watch something else or that. So we're just going to keep these little tabs, by the inks, and then you can just take one off, put another one on. The next color we're putting in is Peacock Feathers. This is more of like a turquoisey blue, green. And then we're just going to blend that in from the Speckled Egg. Kind of doing it in a diagonal pattern this time, where the other one I went straight across. This might help just to blend those colors together. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with that one. And remember, the more you blend, the darker your color will be. I'll just leave that on there for now. And we'll do this. Okay. And then we're going to finish the blend with this. And I do have to tell you guys that we were hit in our households with COVID about 2 weeks ago, a little more than 2 weeks ago. My son had it, and yeah, so he had the fever and what do you have? He had fever, body aches, that kind of thing. And I guess his symptoms lasted. He had the fever for 1 day. I guess his symptoms lasted for maybe 2-ish. And then the school, you know, he has to stay home for 5 days. Now it's only 5 days. They changed it. It was 10 days. And then this past week, my husband and I both tested positive for COVID. He actually wasn't feeling good, so that's why we got the test. And I had a cold. I'm like, I just have a cold. And turns out it was not just a cold. Although, isn't the ordinary house cold a COVID virus? I believe it is. Okay, so look how cute that came out, guys. And the colors this is the one I did before. I think I like it better going in that diagonal pattern. Maybe a little less. And I think the colors are good. Let's try it this time with the peacock, with the speckled egg, then the peacock feather. And then I didn't even tell you what the third color was that I used. Where's my little label? Broken China. So what I do is I take a label, I put it on the side here, and then I take my pinky and I just do a little swap of the color. So that way when I'm storing these up and down like this, or even when they're just sitting there, I know what colors I have. All right, so let's go ahead and do that this time. So what did we say? We're going to do, okay. All right. Okay. You guys watch South Park? Okay. That teacher guy, he's so funny. I'm just rambling now, guys. But it's fun to be doing a little something this morning. I do have a timer set for some hard-boiled eggs that I'm making. So I have chickens, and it's like we have such a hard time eating their eggs. And guys, it's January, the end of January, and they are still giving me an egg a day. I have 4 of them, and I think all 4 of them are laying an egg a day for me. So my daughter will eat them straight up, scrambled, whatever. I will mix them with anything that I might be cooking or baking that calls for an egg. I will definitely use it for there, but I also have a hard time eating them straight up. So I've been adding them to my regular eggs, to my store-bought white eggs, which, you know what, they're the same thing, just a different chicken. So anyway, I'm hard boiling them. And I did it once before, and they did not peel right, so I did look up a recipe. So it does have you doing them a little bit differently. So it has us boiling the water first, then putting in the eggs, boil for 5 minutes, and then turn off the, cover them. So boil, drop in the eggs, cover them for 5 minutes, and then after the 5 minutes, turn the stove off, but leave the pot there for 20 minutes. And then that's when I'm going to go up and, okay, so what am I doing here? All right, yeah, why did I take that off? I'm getting it all over my hands. So yeah, we wanted the peacock feathers on the bottom just to see what difference that made. And to be honest, is it really the bottom? I could just go ahead and flip it over, and then it's, you know, the bottom's the top, top's the bottom. All right, so let's just go ahead here. I probably shouldn't have dunked that back in the ink because I seem to already have a lot of ink on that one. And then I also just want to go back up here. I'm not sure that blend went in really well because it looks kind of, my bubbles look a little sparse. All right, so let's try that one. Oh, I hope I don't forget which one is which. I guess I really can't, right? All right, so let's try this one. I didn't tape. Oh, guys, look, I didn't put the thing down. I didn't put the thing down. Oh my God, I kill me sometimes. I really do. I really, really do. All right, guys, here we go. I can't even believe I did that, but look at okay, whatever. So I do have this all over my hands, so I should probably be careful touching them. So here's just the different versions that I made. I think I kind of like the greener one on the bottom, but either way, these are going to be like behind, you know, they're going to be embellished on top, so we're not even going to see all of them. So I'm going to put my inks away. I'm going to go up and wash this one out. Actually, this one's not so dirty. I'm going to put my little sponges away. And guys, if you are on the east coast of, well, not the whole east coast, but if you're in or around New Jersey, here in my area of New Jersey, Tom's River, we are expecting 14 inches of snow. Just going to dab some of this off here. 14 inches of snow between tonight and tomorrow. So wish us luck. The only thing I'm happy about is that it is on a Saturday and my husband will be home, not at work while all this is happening. So that's good. All right, so those are the inks that we use. My timer's going off now, guys. I'll let you know how those eggs turned out, and I will see you in the next video.